Here's a picture of a parkway, a small area in between two sides of a parking lot that has a few trees. These trees, I would imagine, are at least 100 feet apart. And these are the roots from these two trees that are interlocking. You can see here I'm standing in the center in between the two trees, and you can see the one tree over there quite a distance away, and with all the roots going through the parkway, and here it is from the other direction, and the same problem. You see plenty of roots. And I just wanted to point out that there are some trees, and I don't have a list of these trees. You might want to contact someone with a little more information and knowledge about trees, um, about that. But there are some trees that will create problems like these, and you should be aware of that before planting trees in certain areas, especially a parkway like this. One last thing I would like to point out is that when you put a tree or a couple of trees in a confined area like this, and you do end up with roots that tend to head for the surface, you could end up with a problem like this where the roots are eventually growing next to the concrete curbs. And I know this is hard to imagine, but these tree roots will eventually become larger in diameter. We know this. Trees grow, so do their roots. And the larger these roots become, eventually they can, I'm not going to say this always happens, but eventually they can put enough pressure on the concrete curbs and surrounding area, driveways, sidewalks, and even asphalt parking lots to destroy them or crack them, break them up. Eventually they would need to be replaced. So again, just to recap everything, if you're going to plant some trees, wouldn't be a bad idea to get as much information as you possibly can on them, especially if you're going to plant them in a confined area like a parkway like this one here.